Cool. Hello, friends. Welcome back. It feels like it's been a minute. It's been a fat one, actually. Seriously, goodness. It's been close to like a year since I released something, but this video is coming out after I release Hannah. So I'm recording this beforehand, though, so I'm super excited. I'm actually about to announce it tomorrow. So yeah, super excited for that. But welcome back to another video, another breakdown. I am your host, of course, JDS, aka Joseph Schultz. And we're going to be going through Hannah, just a breakdown of what I did with this song and kind of the process and the flow of it and how it all came about to be. A little background with it first. We'll just jump right into it. Hannah is probably the first song where I just truly let myself go in the department of just beat making and instrumental making and experimenting and allowing myself just to have fun making a song. Not to say that Burn the Box wasn't any fun. Burn the Box 2 actually wasn't. But I was just very caught up in the theatrics, in the TikTok, in the viral clip that I was like, I just want to make a song that I love, that's personal to me, as a good message, you know, kind of sense, and that that I just have fun doing. And it was probably the first, oh my gosh, probably 2 or 3 weeks here that I moved to Colorado, that I just got hit with this wave of inspiration. Hadn't been able to make music in a while. We were moving, all these things, and things were finally starting to settle down. And I made this song with just 2 samples, and the rest of it I just had fun creating and making and fine-tuning. I think I'll post a video of it sometime, maybe after this is released. I have a video of my first reaction, almost coming up with a year on it, actually, in July. I made this song. This has been in the vault for a crispy year, I will say. And for it to finally be released and have this album roll out is exactly how I envisioned it and planned it, so I'm so happy. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. It's a great song that I just had fun making, and I was just kind of blown away by the concept and the lyrics. This song takes inspiration from Annabelle by Shabuzi. Kind of those, I think, was like my top song of 2024. So this song is kind of like that as well, kind of the same kind of ballpark of, you know, the name, title, that kind of thing. But yeah, let's just jump right into it. Enough of me talking. Let's get into the music bit, kind of what I did, my process, how things came about, vocal-wise, idea-wise. So I started off with the full guitar sample here. Pretty standard, just got off a splice, nothing too crazy. And then we bring in this other guitar melody sample. Nothing too crazy. Pretty standard, pretty simple. I don't think there's actually even much on these. And then, yeah, so the first one, the full guitar, is just by itself. It's kind of the raw sample. And then the kind of goes back and forth between, as you can see here on the top, the guitar sample versus full guitar. The guitar sample has a chorus, a fruity chorus effect on it, which is really cool. Kind of just messed with that. That was like my first thing. I was like, oh, this is cool. I didn't know like you could put like effects on instruments and that kind of stuff. So yeah, that was really cool because without it, just it's the same thing. But with it, kind of gives it an extra layer and tone. But you put those together and sounds like it feels like it's lagging. It sounds better than the full song. It sounds a little off right there, actually. But yeah, there's just those 2 right there. Very simple intro, nothing too crazy on it. It's pretty standard for a good intro, is the way I like to call it. And it kind of goes around through the rest of the song. And then we'll go we're just gonna go part by part. And then we have the verse 1. Nothing too crazy. We have my standard, vocal chain. Got some ad libs here. We get the pre-chorus. I really love the ad libs though towards. No, actually, I'm thinking of a different song. I do love those as well. So we'll hit that real quick.
I was young and I didn't know any better. Got lost on a path that led to my first heartbreak. Thought that she was a one and done. What a shame, I'm to blame. Caught up in the love not meant for.
You have the ad libs pretty decently close, but with that duo, that wide kind of plug-in where it's like bigger on left and right, which I love, and it kind of gives more emphasis on the word that I'm trying to say. And yeah, this is almost year old vocal takes here. They came out pretty great. I enjoyed them. Nothing too special about them. Got everything here. You got your auto-tune, compression, EQ, denoiser, all that good stuff, warmifier, reverb, all that good stuff, and it's a solid vocal chain. I think I'm definitely gonna probably switch it up for the next project after this, but it's been really solid for me. And then we have the pre-chorus.
Right there for me. I'll take this memory of you and burn it. Burn it all to ash. A life meant for you and not for me. So I'll just pour and sing.
Yeah, so that's there. Then during the pre-chorus, the guitar, as you can see, goes down just about 2 decibels. And then I created this piano, which was really cool. I'm really happy how this was able to turn out. Why is it so buggy and laggy, you flippin' floop? Anyway. Very gentle. Nothing too crazy, and except for the last part, kind of gets a little more staccato, a little more bouncy with it, you could say. The bump, it kind of just builds up a little bit, as you could say, before the chorus hits, and then right before the chorus hits, we got just a tiny little riser. Nothing too crazy. Adds a little effects, a little texture to it. And then the chorus the first one is nothing too special, but it is a lot of fun. So you get your bass notes. Bass isn't anything crazy. It is that one piezo dubbed whatever bass. So that's clean. That's nice. I was listening to this song probably a couple revisions before I was going to be ready to release it, and I'm just like, it feels empty in a sense, the mix that I was currently working on. And I'm like, why? And I'm like, I got bass, I got everything. I'm like, I'm covering all the frequencies, and it doesn't make sense. I'm like, I think the bass needs to be turned up a little bit, needs a little more oomph to it, and it really brought the song a heck of a lot better together. I also put some stuff on it as well. It's got a compressor, it's got a little bit of EQ and reverb on it, just kind of give it a more of a warm, almost like just fuller feel is what I was going for, and I think I accomplished that pretty well. Then we have electric guitar melody that I also created. Oh, okay. So it looks like it's panned with that duo plug-in too, kind of left and right, which I don't know why. I didn't ever remember doing that. So it's kind of the melody for the chorus, but it's not. I had the chorus before I brought in this electric guitar, so it's kind of an interesting thing. And then drums are pretty standard, pretty awesome. Very happy how the drums turned out. I love this over here. This where is it? A real drums pack. It's really simple, really basic, but it's kind of the most authentic drums that you can quote unquote use for this, that I feel like it came out really well. So we have basic hi-hat with it. Sounds really good. Kick. Pretty good. I know those probably got some stuff on it. Yeah, they got a little soft clipper, a little EQ on that joint. Got a snare that sounds really good. Very good. Oh, we forgot to get into the drums for the verse. I'm a goofy goober. Let's go back a little bit. Let's backtrack just a little bit. So it's just a rim shot in the hi-hat. Very simple. standard pattern, nothing too crazy. I know that the hi-hat's got a little reverb on it, a little EQ on it. So does the rim shot as well. So that's nice. And then back to the chorus drums, kind of bring in a full fill with the kick and the snare and kind of a groove, kind of little kind of faster pattern. Pretty good, pretty simple. Chorus, I think, yeah, it's everything instrumental wise. You got the guitars again. Chorus wise, vocally, there's a lot going on, a lot of different vocal chains that I did for this one. High harmony, doubled harmony. Harmony, if you see like a color in between, that means it was a fix or a retake. Low harmony, so we did a lot of different individual ones for these, which is kind of cool.
Oh no,
We'll panned a little bit too.
You left and there's no coming back. I wished upon a star trying to get you back. You told me I was too preoccupied on someone that I didn't love. Oh no, Hannah, maybe you were right.
Yeah, and that's kind of all of it together. Panned a little bit, different vocal mixes, different reverbs on them.
Oh no, Hannah, you left and there's no coming back. I wished upon a star trying to get you back. You told me I was too preoccupied on someone that I didn't love. Oh no, Hannah, maybe you were right.
I just love how it blends together. It really does. And it's almost like seamless, just all those vocals, like, yeah, some parts might be a little iffy on them or the auto-tune's not fully there, but like it just, with the whole song, it just blends. Yeah,
so I'll just pour and sing, oh no, Hannah, you left and there's no coming back. I wished upon a star trying to get you back. You told me I was too preoccupied on someone that I didn't love. Oh no, Hannah, maybe you were right.
So, yeah, so that's the chorus. We'll add more to it later. So then, on the first original of this one, we got this big second verse, which I wanted to do because also too during that time, I was listening to My Love by Shabuzi. Shabuzi was kind of just on rotation during that time, and he had these really big vocals, and his verse too on that song My Love. I don't want to see another peace sign. I don't want to see another tear fall from the sky. It's just really emotional, really big, and like auto-tune almost like goes a wire, but it's in a good way. And I kind of just wanted to bring that. I don't think I've ever brought like that kind of like higher, bigger energy before. So I knew that for this verse too, I really wanted to bring it and really want to just kind of send it. So I really love how this verse 2 here and these ad-libs really just kind of bring it and make that point across. The ad-libs are first off kind of great. I think they're kind of like doubled, but also really spacious.
I don't want to see another broken heart slip away. I don't want
a lot of energy.
Promise that I want to stay when nights are going your way. Don't cry back to me and say I loved you in every way.
Bring it right back in the middle instead of this, right with those ending words. I loved you in any way. Like really just bring it back in, which is great. And yeah, I'm pretty sure this was like a 1 or 2 take. Like I knew the tone that I wanted to go for. I knew exactly how I wanted to say this second verse. And this is still takes from from almost a year ago. So it's like really cool how they're still so impactful, at least for me.
I don't want to see another broken heart slip away. I don't want to hear an empty promise that wants to stay when nights aren't going your way. Don't cry back to me and say I loved you in every way.
Kind of more direct and to the point there with that kind of that main vocal, but you pair it with these two and it's just like,
I don't want to see another broken heart slip away. I don't want to hear an empty promise that wants to stay when nights aren't going your way. Don't cry back to me and say I loved you in every way.
It brings it right back there where you kind of feel that impact of those last few verses, and it's just just so great.
I don't want.
And yeah, verse ad libs. Yeah, we got the duo going on here. Probably the reverb's cranked up a little bit. Yep. Just those kind of things. It just really brought that energy, that exactly how I wanted it to come. Instrumentally, nothing too crazy here. Got a little, the beat cuts out. It's a little break.
Right. I don't want to see another broken heart slip away. I don't.
So that riser kind of just brings it in a little bit. Back to the guitar melody. The bass eventually comes in here for the second part. But then we have a banjo. And the banjo, oh my gosh, I was like, yeah, I can. This is kind of a country vibe, folk vibe. Like, yeah, let's add a banjo. Why the flip not? And I'm really surprised how this came out. It's kind of a simple pattern. It kind of just repeats itself, but it was fun. I love this too because also when I think I created this, I didn't do the ending the way it was supposed to. It was kind of just ended like our normal third chorus did. But with this one, it's the maybe you were right, maybe you were right. But it's kind of the ending. I think I got that melody from playing that banjo, so that was good. And then kind of get it to a lower second part here of the second verse.
All the pain that you cause, you don't even know half of the flaws. When he ended things with you, you should have quit, 'cause there was another one ready to take you in.
More intense, more in your face. All the pain that you cause, you don't even know half. And then that half is just like really just like, you can just tell there's like a grit or like a tonality into that word that you can just be like, yeah, almost that stink face. Ad libs to go with it too, of course. I think they're just the same as kind of the ones before.
All the pain that you caused, half of the flaws.
More on the auto-tune side, but kind of good there. I definitely knew too with the tonality, kind of more intense of that second part of that second verse, that I wanted to bring some tom, some kick, and then eventually bring in the snare too. So the bass comes back in, and then it just pairs super well with these toms. That kick too. Then you bring the snare in. Bah! Loved how that came out. Definitely did some EQing and that kind of stuff to make sure those toms sounded good. Then just paired with anything kind of more in your face, kind of more intentional, gritty second part of that second verse.
All the pain that you cause, you don't even know half of the flaws. When he ended things with you, you should have quit, 'cause there was another one ready to take you in. I'll take this memory of you and
simple standard pre-chorus like we did last time. Nothing too crazy, nothing any more fancier than that. And this is where it gets a little interesting here towards the end. So we have the chorus kind of normally as last time, with the same vocals going on here, and then we've got the only thing different is we got a break. We got a bar break.
Oh no, Hannah, you left and there's no coming back. I wished upon a star trying to get you back.
And then it comes back, but so you have the basic drums here with the same pattern as it was doing before, but then we do faster notes on the hi-hat to switch it up, which I think I enjoyed. Kind of gives it a different feel to it, a little more faster, a little more in your face, which I enjoy. Ho, 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 Merry Christmas. I could have gone a really bad. We're out. It's also late. Give me some grace. All right. So yeah, break and then a faster drum pattern.
Trying to get you back. You told me I was too preoccupied on someone that I didn't love. Oh no, Hannah, maybe you were right, maybe you.
So that was kind of it for the song, and then it kind of just trailed off into an instrumental, and then it ended. But then I knew I wanted to make the ending a little bit different and a little more fun. So I kind of just repeated just that last kind of couple words at the end of the chorus. Maybe you were right. Kind of just that kind of stuff right there. And then kind of just reiterating it. And then I think the drums come down to no, keep on going strong, and then it kind of goes back, and then goes to a kick and snare, and then just to a kick. Bass still is in, the guitars are still in, banjo comes in towards the end, which is super cool. So we just have the maybe you were right part.
Right, maybe you, maybe you,
A little bit bigger.
maybe you were right, maybe you, maybe you, maybe you, maybe you were right, maybe you.
And then I tone them down a little bit because then I bring the chorus back in, with the just the kick. The banjo comes in, and a big clap, kind of washed out. It's kind of going for like, I don't know if I completely nailed this the way I want to, but just a big like, oh no, like everybody in a stadium kind of clapping, like kind of sometimes songs do. I kind of feel like I nailed it, but not entirely. But I just love how this outro, kind of just this last part of the chorus is all together. It's one of those, kind of you're hearing two things at the same time type of chorus, and I think it just blends super well.
Maybe you were right, maybe you, maybe you, maybe you, maybe you were right, maybe you, maybe you, maybe you, maybe you were right, maybe you, maybe you, maybe there's no coming back, we're right, wished upon a star trying to get you, maybe you were right.
So yeah, kind of just a more bigger feel to it. The drums are slowly dissipating, they're all in, and then just kick and snare, and then just kick, and then the claps come in for a little bit. So love how that comes about. And then the ending, oh my goodness, I loved when I created this ending. So you have the two guitar melodies just for a little bit, and then they go into, and then I made this break pattern where it's like a staccato. I don't know if staccato is the right word, but just like a just a dun dun dun. Like it just I love the way it's just this guitar melody broken up into individual notes. It's simple, yet that took a little bit to make, but it just gave this last chorus just a different type of oomph that I liked, and kind of brought it down a little bit and just made it different from the the rest of the things that were going on in the song. So yeah, it's just the chorus again repeating itself, and nothing too special. I just bring up the guitar melody when the guitars come back in, so they're not as low and more prominent. And yeah, just have the chorus, and then just end it with the maybe you were right. I'm a big fan recently. I think ever since I Hope I Made It Worse, just that ending on a vocal take, and that's it. Dry, nothing else, and just no more instruments, just cut it out. So here's the outro.
You were right. Oh no, Hannah, you left and there's no coming back. I wished upon a star trying to get you back. You told me I was too preoccupied on someone that I didn't love. Oh no, Hannah, maybe you were right.
Pretty simple song, clocking in about 3:12, I think it is. And yeah, that's pretty much Hannah. I mean, I could go into bigger details here, about certain things here, the bass, the things I did for the clap, the banjo. Oh, the banjo doesn't have anything yet because it's awesome. The piano's got a little bit of a little thing going on here with it. Maximus, you say. Oh, very cool. Yeah, the guitar sample, that kind of thing. But I think I pretty much covered it. A little bit of a panning going on here especially with the drums and the pianos, how that look, and the harmonies as well. But yes, Hannah was a lot of fun to make. It was a simple song. It was a good time. It was a good vibe. It really just brought me back to just, dude, why do you enjoy making music? Why? And it's for telling a personal story. The story's loosely based on a true story. And yeah, I was just going back to the roots of just having fun making music, and I can just remember the joy of me just like creating this and being so excited, because it was like authentically me. I wasn't trying to do anything. There were only like 2 samples used. I made the rest of the instruments. Like, I was ecstatic about it. But yeah, that's Hannah. At this point, it should be released already, which is super awesome. And yeah, if you're watching this to the end, like I say in a lot of my videos, it's a little weird. Like, come on. Unless your harms are gray, I appreciate you both if you're watching this. Or Sean. Yeah, Sean might be watching this too, but Lord knows where he's at right now. Just kidding. So yeah, that's Hannah. It was a great time. It was a great vibe. At this point, it should be released. And yeah, thank you for watching. And more to come. Lots more to come. I appreciate it. Oh, bye-bye. Oh.